Alrighty, everybody. Good morning. We are here waking up and we are ready to go into our first map of the day. We're going to Dragonshire. We got 3 best of 5s for all of you, a maximum of 15 maps, a minimum of 9. A lot of Heroes of Storm fun for all of you. Let's get into it. We've got Exodia stack on the left-hand side, top 2 on the right. This is going to be first pick chosen by the coin flip winning team, which was top 2. Towers of Doom and Infernal Shrines were banned out by top 2. Cursed Hollow and Battlefield of Eternity banned out by the members of Exodia stack, which means we could go to Braxis Holdout in this best of 5 series, so that's always exciting. But we're starting out on Dragonshire. Some things to, some housekeeping here for the tournament. Obviously, this is a regular Heroes of Storm tournament. No Meta Madness shenanigans, no tournament bans, no baseline bans. All heroes are available. Obviously, you have bans at the top of the screen, but those only pertain to the current map draft. Best of 5 series. All games are best of 5 this weekend, except for the Grand Finals, which is an unweighted best of 7. Grand Finals will be tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow's stream will start 1 hour earlier than today, so tomorrow we start at 6 a.m. Don't ever say I don't love HOTS, because destroy my sleep schedule for this. We have a Maiev, Chromie, Sylvanas, Lucio banned away. Blaze, of course, gets first picked. Brightwing and Diablo are up and available. Dragonshire, not a bad map for both of those. Dahaka's not a bad pickup. Rexar's fine for the solo lane. Let's see what we get. Hanzo. I woke up at 5 this morning after sleeping 4 hours, and I feel more awake than I do when I get normal amount of sleep. I don't understand the human body. Lazy Hydra, I feel like once a month, once every 2 months, I can do that. I don't know what it is. Like, it's like once a month, once every other month, like my body gives me a pass. It's like, oh, you slept 3 hours? You're fine. You're wide awake today. Now, I will say this. Probably by, like, 9 p.m., you're going to be sitting there yawning between breaths. You'll just be sitting there yawning constantly. At least that's what usually ends up happening to me. Can we have the max amount of games today? Only if you're good. Junkrat, Blaze, Rhaegar. Obviously, Cho'Gall is being set up here. Obviously. Garrosh will be banned away. Okay, get rid of his ability to just displace, as well as just Groundbreaker Toss combo, self-cleanse with the Indomitable. Decimate Garroshs are not bad either. It's actually really fun to play Decimate Garrosh and ARAMs. I had like 2 Garrosh games back-to-back this past week, and man, it was very fun. Zagara being banned away. This is, it's not really that unique of a ban, actually. This is the one map where we have been seeing more and more and more Zagara popping up, so we will have that banned away. With the Johanna, so they have Blessed Shield. They need a healer still. They need more burst damage. I'd love to see a mage with all of this, like a Jaina, Kael'thas, Gul'dan. The Malfurion leads me to believe that they will be going into some sort of mage. They also could just go into another auto-attacker into the Tracer. That's not too uncommon for Exodia stack players to be leaning into a Tracer, especially with the Malfurion. Sustained damage is pretty good. There's really no way to deal with it currently, no blinds. This could be like a Diablo Cassia to round out the draft to give that blind in case the Tracer's coming. Or they could just steal the Tracer away. But we'll see. Muradin will be picked up. There's the Tracer grab. But they can still pivot. Like, a mage here's pivot is still fantastic. Gul'dan works with the Malfurion, so does Jaina. I'm just thinking of things that have nice burst and poke, and Jaina, Gul'dan are often strong pickups. Water Elemental or Horrify are really good for displacing the enemies, as well as just sustained damage and extra burst, especially with the Wintermute level 20. But it's always an exciting draft when we get Hanzo and Genji. Woo! Who would have thought? All right, get your gambles in. Sorry, I am waking up. Thank you, Ashmantle. Ugh. Seen all the players before except for Casper. Casper played back during CCL. Pretty sure he did. My god, my right eye today. I've got like an eyelash or something in it. Oh. Why is it that eyelashes, their job is to keep things out of your eye, except for eyelashes? Why is that a thing? Here we go, everybody. First map of the day on the left-hand side. It is Exodia stack with a Cure Hanzo. God, it's got to be early for him, too, as well. It's like probably 8 a.m. for him. Yasu playing Malfurion, Dino, Genji, Copen on your Hogger, and Bad Benny will be playing the Johanna. Right side of the map, we have got a Banana Tracer play Junkrat, Casper on Blaze, Darnowski will be playing Rhaegar, and you get one per series. We got Jahan on your Muradin. Get into mid lane. Let's see what we got going on here, as it is Genji going for Swift as the Wind. We do have a PTR patch, by the way. Exclamation patch if you'd like to check it out. I think we're close to 1,000 views on that, which is exciting. Last time I checked, I think it was like around 600, 700, so that's just, I don't know. It's always cool to see big views on a video. Like, I usually average around like 50 views for a HOTS video, so it's nice to see a big old jump on that one, but either way, let's go ahead and see our rotation to bottom lane. Kier gonna try and get a natural agility over the wall, but he's getting sustained damage, bursted down. The concussion mine takes him out, and first blood to the side of top 2 as Kier's gonna be still waking up here. I want to know 19 overkill with the easy throw down. No, with the concussion mine. There we go. I'm still waking up too, apparently.
To wield the Dragon Knight's power? Take control of the shrines.
We got odds on the gamble, parting gift. We have taster explosions, or extra wow timer. Sorry. I need to get some tea in me. Oh, good old tea. Muradin pressing onto Cure once again. Sorry. Drop something.
Inherit the Dragon Knight's power and lay waste to
but there will be no invade onto this camp that yields a steal. Bad Benny and Johanna Ya will be on this bottom lane point contesting. Banana rotating through. Bad Benny probably has one shield glare. It's like a clip and a half, I think, for Tracer. It's like 1.5 seconds of being blinded as Tracer Pulse Bomb. Did it go out? It's on like 7%. I think it missed, but either way. More poke from Genji. No Shuriken Mastery. Strike at the heart, level 4. Huh. I guess either Dino thinks we're on the PTR patch, or he's just prepping for PTR patch. Dragonite will be grabbed by Dino, speaking of. Bad Benny is body blocked to oblivion, and that's going to be another kill for the side of top 2. Forget what's up, bud? I pepper sprayed myself making pasta sauce. I need more details. What? Did you do the thing where somehow you get pasta sauce on the ceiling? Funny enough, there is actually a couple stains on my ceiling from the previous owners. I remember when I was touring the house, I looked up at the ceiling and I go, ah, someone's pressure cooker exploded. The 3 Serrano peppers I use are a lot more spicy than you thought. Oh. Serranos are amazing. But just like every hot pepper, it's so hit or miss. Like, I grew up in a household where a hot pepper was part of dinner. Like, there was a communal hot pepper that the 4 of us would share. My dad always had like green chilies for a while, then he went into jalapenos, and now he's on Serranos. But he's been on those for a while. It's been his jam. Johanna and the Muradin will be traded, and Dino does go down. Man, the members of top 2 looking absolutely dominant in the beginning of this best of 5 series. You're getting out the popcorn for this? At 7:16 in the morning, popcorn for breakfast? Oof. You got an ironclad stomach there, my friend. You didn't use the fan to dispel the heat. Yeah. I've made that mistake too. Well, you know what you can always do? You can always take 2 pieces of white toast and put those over your face. that actually doesn't do anything, but still. Pulse Bomb from Tracer connects onto Yasuo Malfurion, but he will not be taken down by Banana. Second Dragon Knight phase is going to be around in just a few moments. We got a fight breaking out in mid, a shield glare onto the Tracer. Dino Genji Swift strikes in, looking for some damage, but won't be able to find anything. I'm trying these overnight oats so fart, they're pretty tasty. I know you didn't mean to type so fart, but that's perfect. Funny enough, my parents and I were just talking about overnight oats. I've never tried to make them. I usually just make bacon and eggs for breakfast every day. Or sausage. Dino jumps into top lane. Copen bouncing around here. 10 talent here will be faster, of course, for the side of top 2, as they have had 4 kills already in this map. But 10s will be picked up by Exodia Stack as well. Dino's going to hold that top point. We have Yasu Bad Benny holding bottom. Kira Hanzo in mid looking to maybe get the channel, but Tracer Bananas in the bush. Another man, Haymaker's been making some waves lately. We have been seeing so much Haymaker. But yes, it'll be Haymaker Murden. We have a Riptire Junkrat Ancestor Healing. Pulse Bomb looks like that was the Sticky Bomb. Thought I saw Tracer throw one out right there, but either way, Bunker for Blaze. Opposing side, X-Strike. We've got Shockwave, Bless Shield, Dragon's Arrow, and Tranquility. Also, speaking of Hanzo, we're going to be seeing 19 out of 20 stacks on Simple Geometry, 1 stack away from the extra arrow. Of all the things you read correctly, of course I see the word fart correctly. I'm a very mature adult. Junkrat goes down. Dino finds, actually it was Bad Benny finding the kill on that one. Murden trying to put some pressure onto this Johanna, but won't be able to find anything. A scatter from Hanzo going out, but I think that was more or less to poke at Banana in the rotation down to bottom. Blaze over in top lane will regain control of the Sun Shrine, taking a peek back over into the mid-bottom area. Genji Dino jumping into Banana, but won't be able to find anything other than a couple shurikens to the into the Tracer. Thunderclap on the ground. There's a root from Malfurion as well. Big jump propulsion from Blaze finds the stun. The Malfurion Tranquility will be coming out. A condemn from Johanna pulls a few enemies in. We do have Bunker from Blaze. Everybody pile on in. The Ancestral connects onto the Murden in time. The Concussion Mine splits this Hogger. Copen tries to displace the enemies with a staggering blow to get away, and it looks like he will not be able to. First kill of this engagement goes over to the side of top 2 as Bad Benny's getting run down. Concussion Mine not activated by Junkrat, but Tracer and Rhaegar find that kill. Kier wants to get a counter. Darnowski will go down on the Rhaegar. Meanwhile, Johanna, jumps in. The Haymaker onto Kier, and the sustained damage is enough. It's a 3-for-1, favoring the side of top 2. They want to make it a quadra kill. The Riptire coming out. Dino, do you have the mobility? He's got the extract to the side. The Riptire explodes too early. Concussion Mine is going to be blown up too early, and Dino with the dips, the dives, the jukes. Dino makes it out alive.
The Dragon Knight shall reduce you to cinders.
What a play, man. What a play. By the way, I was thinking about our Dark Souls 1 randomizer yesterday after stream. I definitely need to re-roll. I mean, we can do the underground lake just fine, but dude, Blighttown right now. We got to re-roll. Blighttown is just so insane. There's like 2 Smogs, there's an Ornstein, there's like Taurus Demon, 2 of the 4 Kings, there's a Gargoyle. This randomizer seat is a bit rude. But we'll pick that back up on Friday this week. Just like how we'll play more Street Fighter. I was actually working on the schedule for this upcoming week.
That beast is not my beloved. Not anymore.
I plan on playing Magic 2 times this upcoming week again. Oh man, I'm having so much fun with Magic the Gathering. It's been a nice revisit. Well, kind of have a lull in the game right now as we're waiting for an engagement to start up. Dragonite phase is expired. No new one to contest just yet, but it's a low cooldown from when the Dragonite goes down to when another phasing is available. All heroics are off cooldown. Yeah, everything's ready to go. We're just gotta wait to see when the engagement will actually take place. Murden finds the Johanna, but that's really it. She pops Iron Skin, walks away. I was thinking with Haymaker we'd see a bit more aggressive Murden positioning, but right now it has been used to secure kills, so there's been positive gain from it. There was that kill on to cure Hanzo earlier, set up by the Haymaker for the extra little bit of CC, because there's a stun within that, right? Stun target enemy hero doesn't actually say.
My beloved is gone, but his power remains.
So our next Dragonite phase is up. We've got 16 talents here on both sides. Big thing to note for the Hanzo is going to be that Giant Slayer. As Banana, Darnowski in top lane, I don't know if they're like sharking around trying to find a solo laner alone, but currently it's going to be 5 members for Exodia stack rotating into the top lane. Tracer, Banana being hit by that Sonic Arrow, does get scouted out.
Harness the power of sun and moon. Put an end to this cursed realm.
Alright, well, no one in control of either the Sun or Moon Shrine. Actually, it looks like Banana does get that Sun Shrine in the top lane. Bad Betty doing the same thing with the Moon Shrine in bottom, so opposite teams contesting. Scatters from Cure will scout out the Murden in the bush, so he'll be able to just kind of reposition. Dino with a few shurikens. And he's got this full Swift Strike build. He's also got the perfect defense at level 7. Deflected damage reduced the cooldown of Deflect by 2 seconds up to a maximum of 10 seconds. What is the Deflect baseline? Actually don't know. 16 seconds. Okay, so you can reduce it all the way down to a 6-second cooldown. Bottom fort does go down. Junkrat got that last little bit of damage. Cure does scout through the bush with another Scatter Arrow. Explosive Arrow level 4 helping out. Johanna. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Muradin, who kept staying in the exact same bush, gets CC'd and blown up. Man, what is the damage? Hold on, we gotta find this out here. Hold on 1 second. It was 2,842 damage in 1.1 seconds. Youch. Another Deflect activated. Pulse Bomb goes out. Some damage onto Dino. That Sticky Bomb slowing down the movement speed as we have Johanna and Junkrat in bottom lane contesting against each other. There is a potential Dragonite for the side of Exodia stack, who seem to be waking up a bit in this map, number 1. They had a kind of a slow start here. Dino grabs the Dragonite.
The fire comes.
And Dragonite, what value does it find? 7-4 in kills, favoring the side of top 2. Level 18 on both sides, just about. Maybe a little experience difference, but what are we doing with this Dragonite here? It's been kind of just floating around mid. Hasn't really gotten any, if much, value. Blaze pushes a wave in top. That'll crash onto the fort for a few seconds here. Get a little bit of damage onto that. Good scatter from Hanzo. Almost Banana taken down by that Savage Charge, which does kick Rhaegar away. Muradin Dwarf tossing in for the flank. Lands the Stormbolt, gets hit with a Blessed Shield. Dragon's Arrow. Shockwave. Bunker comes down from Blaze. Genji inside the Dragonite gets a Flame Breath and does take down the Muradin, but Johanna will be traded. Copen getting low, but the Malfurion heals will be coming through in time. A kick onto Rhaegar pushes him towards the high side of this lane, but that's really the end of that. And the mid lane fort still survives, albeit on maybe like 5% HP, less than that, as the Shurikens continue to rain in. A Q from Hanzo would be enough, but Kier keeps poking on to the enemy. Casper ignites the oil, and some Shurikens will take down this mid lane fort. But traded kills in the Muradin Johanna. 19 to 19.5, so a little bit more experience for the side of top 2. All in all, still an okay game for the side of top 2, but Exodia stack, they're not out by any means either. They've taken some damage on the top and mid fort, but that's really it. They've taken some damage. Structures are still up, so no periodic catapult pressure to deal with that in the lane. It's only in mid to deal with, actually in bottom. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Make sure ads don't run. Get a little delay on that ad block. Oh, level 20s are here. Fortified Bunker, Storm Shield for the Muradin, the Hardened Shield, which is 75 armor for 4 seconds. So you can activate it every 60 seconds. Muradin, Dwarf tossing in. Riptire upgrade for Junkrat with the extra oomph. You hit 3 enemy heroes, you get a reset on the Riptire. We have the total recall for Tracer, as well as the Farseer's Blessing. On the opposing side, Living Weapon, No Control, Radiating Faith, Bullseye, and Serenity.
Power gathers within the
Another Dragonite. I believe this is the 4th of the game. Up and available. Siege Giant's pushing into bottom. Junkrat floating around. He's got a Riptire ready to go. That'll be a triple hit. So he's got a reset. Pulse Bomb from Tracer connecting on a Bad Benny, who drops down to about 1/3 of his HP, but he's got healing over time, so he'll be back up to half soon. Massive wave in top lane will crash onto the keep front gate. Blaze going to go deal with this. Won't lose too much as there is a spawning minion wave. Looks like Casper is going to focus on this camp first. Junkrat rotates down to bottom lane. Does have the Ripper Air level 13. Tracer, Rhaegar take over the camp while Blaze focuses onto this camp wave. And as I said, not much to be lost here. I think this tower took a couple autos from a minion. Currently have a big rotation down into bottom lane, maybe looking for this Junkrat. Johanna, she lands the Blessed Shield. Nice job. The dive onto Junkrat does succeed in its kill. And I honestly thought the Blessed Shield was going to be just out of range, but the Sonic Arrow discovers 3 enemies floating just above, and Exodia stack are going to be able to take down the Junkrat and a fort in bottom lane. That's a huge pick right there. This is an absolutely massive pick and massive siege accomplishment. I got my nose is stuffy today. Oof. All right, well, we're just kind of floating around, looking for Dragonite here for one of the 2 teams. Hold on, Muradin. He wants to chase Yasuo, but he does not have the range to be able to land that Stormbolt. Tracer goes in with a few autos here. Pulse Bomb is ready to go. Genji clearing top lane. Junkrat up in 5 seconds. Blaze makes quick work of the mid lane wave. Even with Genji showing in top, it's still an offset fight. The top 2 don't want to take that, so they'll just go ahead and safely rotate into mid. Blaze heads his way up to top. Junkrat joining into the allies here. Genji checking bushes with Shurikens. 8 to 6 in kills. No subdone for the Johanna. Camp is being started here by Bad Benny, and I think this was scouted out. Muradin steps up. We have a root from Malfurion. A Sonic Arrow goes out. Junkrat steps up onto the point. And actually, Bad Benny, Johanna gets it. X-Strike goes out from Genji. The Ancestor healing. The Farseer's Blessing doesn't get the second tick. And also, nicely done. Bad Benny, Sins Exposed, reducing that healing by 35% from his level 7. And that actually does aid in the destruction, the kill in Rhaegar. And another pick for the side of Exodia stack. And as Genji mounts up and heads towards top lane Sunshrine. But I don't think he's going to get this. Dwarf toss into Stormbolt. There's a Pulse Bomb that does connect. Dino slowed. Oil Slick is there. Nice staggering blow from Copen. Will push back the advancing Blaze as a bunker will be summoned here. A few allies jumping inside. Rhaegar dead still for 20 seconds. The gank onto Dino does not succeed. And this will be Scatters poking out as Tracer continues to auto onto the wave building backup Repulse Bomb. A good attempt, but nothing to be achieved there, as this will be Dragonite picked up by Copen. Oh, no? He still gets this in time. Junkrat won't be able to get to the point.
I tried to save this realm. Now it burns.
So, Bruiser Camp will be grabbed here from Exodia Stack on the top lane. Currently have Rhaegar clearing out a wave up there as well. 7 to 8 in kills. Everyone's up and available. Bottom lane keep front gate is taking some damage here, and it looks like that's going to be the call from the side of Exodia Stack. Pushed in through bottom. Steel Trap eaten by Jahan on the left-hand side here. Dragonite starts working his way on the low side of the lane, only tanking 1 tower shot. Just a little more sustainability for the Dragonite here as more Flame Breaths come out, opening up the keep front gate. And that Dragonite's wailing through structures. A lot of good damage coming through. Savage Charge will kick away the Muradin. And the first Riptire from Junkrat here. He's looking for 3. He gets 2. Down to 20-second cooldown. Dragonite is going to get most of the keep here. It's already down to 1/3 of its HP, and it still has more than 50% HP. Now, here's the big question from Exodia Stack. What do they want to do with the remaining 20 seconds of Dragonite? 51%. Can they open up mid? Can they find a second keep? I don't think they can find a second keep, but they can definitely open up this lane here, and they can get a few autos on said keep. Not bad. Not bad from Exodia Stack, who, as I said, looked a little sketchy in the beginning. Flame Breath doesn't actually connect onto the keep, but it doesn't matter. Augur Copen wants to play safe here.
Power is yours no longer. The red team's core is in peril.
Junkrat clears out bottom lane catapult, no big deal with that. Oh boy. Well, back into a bit of a lull in the game. How's everyone's Saturday going? I can't believe I'm already Grandmaster in Street Fighter. Such an easy game. No, I did get a couple wins though yesterday. I did get a couple wins. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I was watching Evo after stream, after Discord, after we had Discord movie night. I was watching a bit of Evo Street Fighter, and I was like, man, there are so many more attacks that exist that I don't know about. So it's fun though. It's fun. Definitely more Street Fighter in the future. All right, we had our lull in the game. We should be seeing another fight break out. I say that, and teams are kind of just splitting, and yeah, no, never mind. Top 2 are kind of feeling like they're slowly turtling up in this matchup here. Stormbolt into the bush finds the Genji. The Haymaker comes through, and that's it really. The Haymaker came through. Junkrat gets a double hit. No, he gets a singular hit there. Yeah. Awkward. I don't think Avatar would make a difference. It's just, I don't know, like, I haven't seen many Haymakers that have been wowing me. I think that was the second Haymaker, maybe third Haymaker of the game. I know there was one earlier on Cure right around this engagement area, which did yield a kill. Dragonite phase is up and available, 5th or 6th of the game. I have not really been counting. No Stormbolt connection. Shockwave onto Muradin. He gets the Ancestral Healing. Have that Hardened Skin activate. Oh, Muradin! He jumps over the wall, looking to chase on the enemies. A huge Dragon Arrow comes through. The no control as well. Rhaegar's the one to go down. A Jet Propulsion from Blaze connects onto Dino, but that's really it. The Condemn from Johanna coming through, and Kier gets the kill. That will be a Sonic Arrow for a stun onto Casper, who gets the dismount. Kier looking for the last little bit of damage, but it'll be Dino coming in with the Swift Strike, getting the reset, activates Deflect. Haymaker from Muradin pushes Dino away. As a Riptire from Junkrat goes out, it does connect onto the Johanna, but she had Iron Skin activated. So she just is going to be tanking a little bit of damage. This looks like it might be the beginning of the end here in map number 1 of the day. Auto attacks raining in. That will be Junkrat going down. A lone Muradin to defend. Can he defend? Can he do it all on his own? No. Looks like he's gonna actually die here in just a moment. Armor activated. Dino wants the kill, wants that KDA, but Cure's gonna find the team kill for Exodia stack with a scatter off the keep. GG, well played. Map number 1 to our blue squad. Oh look, it's Hanzo Genji, emergent tournament gameplay. What? Well, Exodia stack wins it. Welcome back, everybody, into map number 2 in our first best of 5 of the day. We've got 3 best of 5s for today, and hopefully we'll get 15 total maps. But right now, it is going to be Exodia stack in the lead in map number 2 for this best of 5 series in the upper bracket semifinal? Upper bracket semifinal. We're doing both upper bracket semifinals and the lower bracket semifinals. So one team will be eliminated today. One team will be eliminated this morning, this afternoon, whatever time of day it will be. But either way, we'll talk about that a little bit later. As we have a Sylvanas, Maev ban. If you came in late to the stream, welcome. How dare you be late? Your absence has been noted, and you will not be able to make the pizza party because you have an absence on your ledger. But either way, we will have standard Heroes of the Storm, no drafting shenanigans, no meta madness, no tournament baseline bans, no fun bingo. That's next weekend Sunday. Next weekend Sunday is bingo fun. Let's see, Lucio, Sylvanas, Maev. What do they want to get rid of here? Maybe they could ban out Blaze if they don't want to go up against it. But it didn't seem like it was that big of a struggle, so... Not the pizza party. I still, to this day, I had like 2 absences or something like that it was like 3 or 4 absences in the 5th grade, and I was not allowed to go to the pizza party because I was absent. That's just bullying kids right there, because that's out of my control sometimes. Just because I watch too much Hey Arnold and miss the bus is not my fault. No, I actually think it was like my parents took me like out of school early for like a family trip or something like that, was why I had the absence. Anyways, we got a Brightwing, Hogger. My sadness for the 5th grade pizza aside, Hogger and Brightwing will be picked up here on the left-hand side. We got a Johanna, different Johanna, will be on the right side. What do they want to pair with this? Could go into Rhaegar again. Could look at Deckard Cain. I do like Deckard Cain for poke on this map and his shapes and CC and such, but it's going to be Rhaegar again. Okay. Okay. Greymane, Johanna, Rhaegar. So pretty simple start. Nothing too flashy. Does lead me to believe it's a little bit of a dive composition. Johanna does kind of just run at the team. Doesn't really... I guess that's her dive, is she just pops Iron Skin and runs at the enemy team. Abathur being banned. It's not a bad ban whatsoever if you think about it. Like a hypercarry Greymane. Falstad to be removed. But here's the thing, chat. Guess what? Hanzo and Genji are still available. I'm just waiting for Hanzo and Genji to be picked right here. I'm just waiting for it. Though, I guess their camp clear would be a little lacking, so maybe they would want, like, Hanzo and something else. Varian's not a bad pickup whatsoever. Shattering Throw against the Johanna would be a really nice tool. You also do have Mortal Strike at the same level, which would be a good way to reduce healing from Ancestral Healing, potentially. Are we going to see Vikings? I think Casper does play Vikings. Their composition does work for it. Could see Vikings, honestly. It's gonna be Samuro instead. Alright, I don't hate this draft at all. What do you want to pick up against the Samuro? Cassia's still available if you want a blind into the double auto attack composition. Flood heroes aren't allowed in tournaments. Just you wait till next weekend. Just you wait till next weekend Sunday at noon PDT. Just you wait. Alright, Jaina rounds out the draft, so single target burst is pretty high. Charge, taunt, polymorph to your left the lobby. Alright, there's your gamble. 5 minutes. Get going.
The battle begins shortly, heroes.
Left side of the map, up in this best of 5 series, we have got Exodia stack with a Dino Jaina, Yasu Brightwing, Bishon the Hanzo, Copen playing Hogger, and Bad Benny will be your Varian. Right side of the map is going to be the crew of top 2. Banana on Greymane. We got to play Johanna. Johanna Yaya will be your Samuro. Casper on the Chen. And Darnowski will be your Rhaegar once again. Q build Hanzo. Are we going to see Flawless Technique? The best level 16 for Hanzo? Hopefully. Jaina with Fingers of Frost. We actually have Stormcaller for our Rhaegar. Be building up that lightning shield, as well as. Oh no, sorry. It's just health and mana. I thought you also build up a bit of damage, but you just get damage. Nope, you just get radius. Never mind. Never mind. I thought there was a damage scaling in that as well. Not at all. Chen with freshest ingredients level 1. You got Way of the Wind for Samuro. I believe this is getting nerfed in our upcoming patch. Excavation patch, if you'd like to check it out. Oh, and I should have ran and got a second cup of tea. Whoops. Well. Okay, so as I mentioned, Q build for the Hanzo. He's going to pick up a stack on the face of Johanna right there. And the Samuro is looking to put some pressure onto Bad Benny. A couple auto attacks will be raining through. Greymane in top lane in Worgen form, just razor swiping his way through this fort front gate with the help of minions. Inner Beast will expire here in a moment as he does go back into human form. That 0.1 second ban window, man. Oh, we got competitive gambles. Wow. Nicely done, chat. Varian charges in. Couple autos going into the Johanna. Oh, it's just an early game on Garden of Terror. Camps to be grabbed, a little bit of poke here and there, but no major team fights to be had. There was a scuffle in mid lane, but I think a scuffle is a good word to correlate that. Did you enjoy your Street Fighter 6 time? Yes. Because Trixler was the only inspiration for me to ever play a fighting game. Sorry. I heard that and I was like, come on, dude. Really? I had a blast playing Street Fighter 6. As I said, I'll be doing more of it this upcoming Friday.
If your seed is sprouted, gather it, would you? It's so hateful to not be first to harvest.
This Friday will be more Street Fighter 6 Akuma, and we will be doing more Dark Souls 1 randomizer. Though I do need to do my first seed reroll. Because the amount of bosses in Blighttown are not doable. Guardian of Ulysse replacing Quelaag, not that big of a deal. Getting to that fight consistently, through that swamp with 2 Ornsteins, 2 Smogs, a Bell Tower Gargoyle, Taurus Demon, and a menagerie of other things is just, nah. That's just, I'm not doing that run every time. Auto attacks continue to poke on to Bad Benny here from Banana. Bad Benny, by the way, the variant did go into taunt. We have the Dragon Hungers level 7. Our Hanzo player is set up for the best level 16 flawless technique. Well, he literally told Crush, he literally came into my stream yesterday, spammed a bunch of messages, said that I should skip playing D&D to come to his fight night, to which on his stream he was saying that he's not even going to play in his fight night because apparently the player that signed up is like always wins, so that sounds not fun at all. Oh yes, we've gathered a bunch of really bad players so this Grandmaster can beat up on them. That sounds fun. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. A charge from Varian onto the real Samuro. Hanzo comes around the corner and lands an arrow, finding the kill. We'll have our 10 talents here in a moment. Going to be faster, of course, for the side of Exodia Stack, who are having 4 kills already in favor, or in the pocket. Sorry, I can't talk today. Cycle through the other numbers as we look at those heroics. Shockwave, Dragon's Arrow, Varian. We'll see if he's gonna be protected or charge every 4 seconds. Blink Heal, Water Elemental. Pretty standard heroics across the board. No Ring of Frost, no Dragon Strike. I don't think I've seen Varian activate a parry yet. Oh, well, bottom lane's fine with just the Samuro and Hogger. Chen chilling in top lane. Currently have Dino grabbing this camp for said top lane as well. Johanna just checking the camp right above as they'll work on these siege giants. There's a lot of maps set up as we have our 3rd seed up and available. Could be a Garden Terror for the side of Exodia Stack. And Bad Benny did go into the Warbringer level 10, so he'll be able to charge every 4 seconds. 21 stacks for his Lion's Maw level 1. Hanzo's still poking here. Let's take a look and see what he's got going on for his stackage. Needs to hit Greymane once and Rhaegar twice, and then he'll be able to have the 100 extra damage, but does have the 30% range increase already. Oh. No one's going to interrupt Copen. All right. Right side, by the way, it's going to be Wandering Keg, Blessed Shield, Blade Storm, Go for the Throat, and Ancestral Healing. Blade Storm, by the way, is going to be nerfed in our upcoming patch. It is going to have a 30-second cooldown. So, 5 seconds additional time. Not too crazy, but still. On nerf on Samuro, Dragon's Arrow connecting onto a few. The splash off of Johanna's Iron Skin. The Ancestor healing onto Banana. He had 40 HP. The Wandering Kick from Chen to create some space for the allies. The slam from the Garden Terror locks down Chen in place. Varian finishes his level 1, and Hanzo able to take down the Panda as the Garden Terror will lock down mid lane fort. Confirm that. Exodia Stack looking dominant here as they will push in through bottom lane as well with the camp plus Garden Terror. Garden Terror just below 50%. Top lane does have this Bruiser pushing in, but that doesn't matter because this could be a keep falling in bottom, which would be a win condition setup for Exodia Stack. And they might be 1 map away from making their way into the upper bracket final. Loser, of course, falls down to the lower bracket semifinal, which is going to be our 3rd best of 5 of the day. Loser of this series and loser of next series will be our 3rd best of 5. And loser of that is going to be eliminated from the Ravencourt Team League tournament.
The seeds of mine. What a joyous night for a curse.
And we'll also be having 2 best-of-5s and a best-of-7 grand finals tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, as a reminder, will be starting 1 hour earlier. Yes, we'll be starting at 6 a.m. PDT, 9 a.m. EDT, and what time is that in CEST? Math is hard this early on. 15 CEST? That seems right. Johanna with a condemn onto Bad Benny. The taunt is going to be answered into him. Water Elemental summoned as well. Hogger with a bounce in, but he doesn't find any enemies. Kind of ending up back over near his allies. The Wandering Keg triggered by Chen. We have Jaina. Improved Ice Block is finished out. Johanna Yaya is discovered here. Dragon's Arrow into a whole heckload of damage from Hanzo. Polymorph helping out a bit there as well. And 6th kill over the side of Exodia Stack, who are absolutely firing on all 8 cylinders right now. I'm just waiting to see what Hanzo's level 16 is going to be. I know I'm going to be disappointed, but you know what? A man can dream. Dino pushes up the wave. Hanzo already getting some storm bows onto the fort and top lane. Varian making the rotation up, and they will take this down. Garden Tear Seed grabbed by Hogger and Brightwing, and not sure what the members of top 2 want to do. They're down almost 3 levels right now. It's just kind of an awkward situation. They can't step up. They can't take a team fight. They need to find an isolated target, but that doesn't seem to be presenting itself. And maybe around the Garden Terra Seed, but that was so far across the map. The allies weren't too far of a rotation out to help out. Oh, boo!
A seed is sprouting.
No flawless techniques enjoyers in this stream here. Catapult and such will push up bottom. Hanzo looking to step up into the Samuro in mid and won't be able to find anything with that. But the keep front gate will start taking some damage. Water Elemental summoned by Dino. That'll tank a bit as well. Garden Terra Seed is ready to go, and it looks like Hogger Brightwing will grab that. Varian steps up, or they step up into Varian. He'll get a phase shift from Brightwing. Hogger's still looking for the channel and the objective, I think. No, he did get it already, actually. 2 out of 3 seeds to the side of Exodia Stack. A good attempt from top 2 to try and find a kill, but it's just not going to work out. And Copen is split from the allies here. Hogger, the bounce doesn't work out perfectly, but it doesn't seem like Samuro is going to continue pressuring onto him. Double camp in bottom lane with a 3 catapults as well. But Chet and friends will clear this out. It's going to get some scratches onto the core shielding, and that's the end of that. Oh boy, back-to-back Garden Terrors. Man, I gotta say, this is feeling a little one-sided here. Not sure what top 2 need to do to be able to get back into this. I mean, they're going to get 16 talents here, but they now have to defend against a Garden Terror. The enemy team has 2 levels till 20. We got the Hush for Brightwing. Oftentimes it's synergized with the Dream Shot level 4, but either way, Hush still. A 1-second silence. And damage reduction as well on top of that. Blizzard coming down from Jaina. The Overgrowth Seed is going to be spawned. It will be cleared away immediately. Taunt from Varian onto the Johanna, as we currently have Samuro looking for a flank onto the enemies, but no, he goes into mid lane, and Dragon's Arrow goes through a few enemies. It's not going to connect because EU arrows never miss. Scatters off the keep into a few enemies as well. The Garden Terror getting low in top lane. Garden Terror, by the way, in bottom at like 50% HP is already on core. We have a taunt from Varian, and Johanna is going to go down. Nice pick from Bad Benny and friends. Garden Terror in bottom lane, as I said, It'll get some autos onto the core. It won't deal any permanent damage. It'll be close to doing permanent damage. Top lane keep will be taken down. Phase shift from Brightwing. Not sure if the top lane keep was necessary for a win, but they're gonna find a huge burst onto Chen. Hanzo done with his level 1. Starts autoing onto the core. That's 3% off of that. Banana. I don't know if this Greymane is going to be able to make it out alive. He gets the Ancestral. He goes in for the throat, but it'll be his own throat that'll be eviscerated. Phrasing doesn't work out there, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Samuro, the lone defender. We do have Johanna respawning, but yeah, even Johanna player knows this is done and dusted. That's map number 2 to the side of Exodia stack. All right. Let's see how it all works out. That and or sushi, specifically volcano roll, like 3 volcano rolls. Yeah, I've just never been partial to sushi, but that's mostly because I don't like fish, and I especially don't like raw fish. Like, people get all jazzed up about sushi, and I'm just kind of like, I'll get some veggie rolls. Like, I just don't care about raw fish. It's so unappetizing to me. Fish is unappetizing, and even more so raw fish. But, to each their own. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are like, oh my god, Bahamut, you can eat that much pizza? It's like, yes, I can. Anyways, let's get into this. We're here in map number 3 in our first best of 5 of the day. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm already hungry again. I ate breakfast 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago? Actually, about 2 hours ago at this point. We have Maev, Sylvanas, Johanna Band. You don't do raw stuff either. What's a volcano roll? The sushi place I worked at, it was like the traditional sushi. The only thing that was like cooked was the tempura, which was already pre-cooked, and then you heat it up in the microwave before you put it in the roll. Volcano roll. Let's see. What is the volcano roll? Shrimp, imitation crab, or spicy tuna? Okay. Does volcano roll have raw fish? Most sushi does. Anyways, Blaze Hanzo on the left hand. Okay, so Bish gets Hanzo again. Lucio, Anubrak, Hogger on the right hand side for Alterac Pass. So the Hogger's not bad at all. It gives you really good camp clear, or you can solo the camp. Anubrak is fantastic around the objective phase because he can spawn beetles and allow those to tank the jailers while Anubrak gets the channel. This isn't new information. This is, don't really know what else new stuff I can tell you all. Oh my god. Do you think they'll pick Genji again? Chromie banned away. On the note of Genji, I mean, Anduin and Genji could be a play for Exodia stack if they want to do that. They need a healer. They have the slot that fits at Genji. Light Bomb combo is pretty good. You have a Blaze Jet Propulsion to follow that up. You got a Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo as well, so a lot of good utility. Volcano Roll is a little spicy and is crawfish on top. Interesting. Never heard of crawfish in sushi. Falstad ban. Genji again. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, they're gonna go Varian Malfurion. Wow. Wow. Okay, Varian Malfurion. So pretty much the same draft as last game. Probably pick up another Jaina. We could pick up the Tracer here. Tracer is an option. Hello, I arrived for Weeb Sword Swishes. I thought that was in 6 hours, 7 hours. From a character named Zissel. Good morning, Stark. Good to see you, bud. There was a Samuro last game. There's the Tracer as expected, but we got an Abathur. We got an Abathur, which is fun. We got a Genji again. Woohoo, Genji. It's okay. Everyone's going to be super excited for the Baja Blast Splish Splash Summer Bash Bingo Extravaganza happening this upcoming Sunday on the 28th. But until then, let's talk about these games. Twitch Gamble's up and available as we do, yes, have another Genji. Another Genji! But we have an Abathur, which is always fun. I like seeing Abathurs in games. I don't think Ninja's awake, but he'll be happy to hear there was an Abathur game. Left side of the map, up in this best of 5 series in the semi-bracket, the upper semi-final bracket. God, my brain. We got Exodia Seg with a Dino Tracer, Yasu Malfurion, Bish on the Hanzo, Bad Benny to play your Varian, and a Copen Blaze. Right side of the map is going to be Johanna Yaya will be top 2. Abathur, Banana on your Genji, play on you on the Nubrak. Darnowski will be playing that Lucio and Casper Hogger. I don't know if they are weebs. It's a safe assumption. They're playing Genji. He does like the Naruto hand thing when he does a hearth. Auto attacks start raining out from Dino. Poke damage from Hanzo, as well with some scatters. Nubrak looks for the burrow charge onto an enemy. Nothing to be found. Banana getting hit with one scatter arrow, but no stacks yet on that simple geometry for a Hanzo at level 1. Varian with the overpower level 1. We've got Parting Gift, Adrenaline Stim Pack. Going to be Pressurized Glands, as well as the Accelerando. And the Agile Dismount for our Genji here as well. Nubrak burrows, lands the Impale and Burrow Charge. Swift Strike, body blocks onto Bad Benny. Varian's not a real boy yet. He steps up, trying to find some damage. A couple auto attacks onto the enemy here, but Bad Benny is fine. Tracer clearing out things in top lane. Slowly but surely. Just looking to see here. So it looks like Abathur's trying to pick up some soak in the top and bottom for his allies, while a bit of siege is attempted in mid, as well as grabbing that null pack camp with Hogger, who does split back up into top lane, or rotates up there. A Nubrak going down into bottom. And I think Abathur, yeah, it looks like he just burrowed into the top lane as he had a Locust still in bottom. Another burrow attempt into mid, looking for Hanzo here. Unable to find anything. Easy throw dynamite gets an instant explosion onto a few enemies. Nice little V-shaped bounce off of the sidewalls there. 7,900 to 10. And I can't blame you. Map 1 and 2 have been kind of one-sided here. Map 2 more so than 1, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? The Twitch predictor who put 10 might get the most massive payout of their life. Who knows? I'd love to see more maps today. I'm not in a rush to get games done anytime soon. It's still early. It's only 8:19 in the morning.
That the Horde's keeping some of our soldiers prisoner. Get ready to
Uh-oh. Apologies, we missed the kill in bottom lane. Dino was almost getting a kill onto Abathur in top, but there will be a Blaze traded in bottom. 1 for 1 in our first kills here in this bottom lane fight. Top left and right will be grabbed here. You know what I need to, do? I need to look up and see if there's any street fighting community tournaments I can cast. It'll be fun for the future. The odds are too good to pass up. Yeah, I can't blame you. I like to typically play the odds, regardless of if I feel like a game, if I feel like I can win the gamble, because I don't care about winning or losing channel points. There's no dopamine trigger for that one. Now, winning a little bit of money at the casino, yeah, there's a little bit there, but I don't seek that. As I've said in the past, I go to the casino once every other year at this point. But yeah, there's a couple streamers I watch. Like, there's one that'll do Dark Souls 1 randomizers, and he'll do a Twitch prediction on whether or not he finds Lord Soul or Vessel within like the hour. And those are always fun. Those are always fun predictions because it's such a... there's literally been... Like, he doesn't find a Lord Soul, and then he starts a new gamble, and he finds one within 5 minutes. And then he starts a new gamble, and then he finds another one, and it's just... Or it'll be like 7 hours of him playing Dark Souls 1 randomizer, and he hasn't found the Lord Soul or Vessel. But that dude plays on the literally hardest randomizer rules. Where, like, the Lord Soul or Vessel can be in, like, the most asinine, difficult places to get to. I don't play on that rule. That's I don't have that much Dark Souls 1 knowledge. I got some, but not too much. Oh, we have a channel onto the objective right now. Getting delayed a little bit here and there, but Exodia stack looks like they will get the objective. A Nubrak burrows out, trying to find something. Big jet propulsion from Blazes. Lucio does go down. The pulse bomb landing onto the ground here. As Banana's able to swift strike away from Tracer and won't be taken down, but it will be Lucio picked off earlier on, as we have 10 Talontiers almost here for the side of Exodia stack, who also will summon the Alliance Cavalry. Imagine being a professional in-house gamer who misses pulse bombs. I know, right? It's ridiculous. We can't cash in bandit bucks for real money, then what's it all for? It's for the sock. It's always for the sock. Bandit bucks are for triggering silly little sound alerts, treats for bandit, and of course the sock. But really, that's what the channel points are for. They're for treats for bandit. On from Varian, good damage onto... Oh, no way, no way. No way, a Nubrak, he's going back in. He's somehow alive right now. What in the what? I don't know how that Nubrak lived, but, I mean, obviously healing from Lucio as well as his build and the hat from Abathur, but still, that is ridiculous to be able to live right there. Nicely done. The objective phase will push in, and it does yield a mid lane fort for the side of Exodia stack. What about highlighting messages? It's never been intended for that. That is a bug, or AKA a feature. But if I try and change anything with the highlighted amount, I just get complaints. As always, it's never good job, Bahamut. It's always, why is this wrong, Bahamut? Alright, we have our boss in bottom lane, Lucio, with the boombox for a little bit of vision into the bush over there, but I don't think there'll be a rotation down into bottom, since we did see the enemy team grabbing top lane boss here. Nubrak will rotate in to try and speed things up a bit. Blaze in the mid lane. Oh, they are making this mass rotation to bottom, but it's not going to be in time. Granted, maybe there's a kill? Dragon's Arrow goes to the side. Scatter into the bush, and Nubrak is chilling inside bush. The boss slam doesn't connect onto Dino. And now a Nubrak, he's gonna get hit with a pulse bomb, has the Abathur hat. Does he have shed exoskeleton? No, he doesn't. Subterranean shields and Underking. So you have range, and then you also have a shield for the burrow charge. Range and damage, actually, on that Underking. Oh, looks like a little DC is going to happen here. We'll probably get a pause, unless the player is about to reconnect. Looks like they will not be, so let's go ahead and back on out. Please don't change the channel. We're back into it. Please don't change the channel. Looks like they're going to play with Lucio bot, but they got to ping the Lucio bot for it to actually get out of the Hall of Storms. He rejoined DC. There's hope. E. Oh. What? Bad Benny, why are you pausing now? Why is Bad Benny pausing now? Huh? Okay. I guess back over here. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here to cast games and try and entertain all of you. That's all I'm trying to do. Hi, Lazy Hydra. I guess Benny is a good lad. He's very nice. He's a very nice human. I can attest to that. So it looks like player is reconnecting. So we're just waiting on the actual reconnection phase to happen, and then we'll get back into the game. We need Abathur to get in front and tank. I don't agree with that. Hey, Day! How you doing, cutie? Thanks for coming by the stream. We had some good sleep. 2 to 8 days. Should be Tuesday, but no guarantee. Hey, you never know. You never know. With the delivery service out here being run by the Bears, yeah, it's who knows? Who knows? Thank you. I'm excited, Kel. That means in 2 to 8 days, I'll be having ribs. No, I'll probably make ribs next weekend and utilize the sauce that you sent. Thank you, bud. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Look forward to it. I haven't had a viewer care package in a little bit, so this is exciting to see. Little bounce from Hogger. We're back into the game, everybody. Let's get our music here, making sure that's rolling. Siege camp on the left will be grabbed. Objective phase has begun. I was forced to use loose Fritos for packing. No, you weren't. Objective phase is delayed out. We do have our Lucio player back in the game. 13 to 12. It's about 13 to 13 in our levels right now. And just about that talent here on the right-hand side. Shin gun. Yeah, pretty much normal stuff around for both of these teams. About a level lead. Cocoon onto Varian. Genji jumps in. Some shurikens onto Dino. Nubrak burrows in, lands the charge and the impale onto Malfurion. He goes down. A Dragon's Arrow avoided by Banana, who is able to Swift Strike and use the Cyber Agility to get that spell armor. The clone of somebody does expire. Nicely done. The members of top 2 find a kill. They needed that experience. They needed that momentum shift. As they have no forts available, Abathur did go Mule at level 7, so he's got that healing. Uh-oh, Darnowski somehow does not go down. And Nubrak coming in with a big old burrow. And the Impale, Bish really low on this Hanzo. Genji, his brother, wants to take him down, and some shurikens will find the kill onto the Hanzo as the Cyber Ninja looks to help out his team to grab this objective phase. Varian poked at, and Nubrak burrows in. Impale follows up. Body blocks are pretty good. Genji gets the reset on his shurikens with the Cyber Agility. The objective phase will be stalled out. It will be recaptured in a moment here, but another kill. That is huge for the side of top 2. They were trailing. The trending direction was, well, the trending direction was another map loss, but right now, with the reconnection of this Lucio player, things are a little bit better. Objective phase, though, will be stalled out by this one jailer. Oh, wait, Dragon's Arrow onto 2. Tracer comes in, and that'll be a root underneath as well. A root, a boot, and Lucio does go down. No objective continuing to be channeled. Genji, clone, dives in. A Nubrak with his burrow charge as well. X-Strike onto Bish, takes down the Hanzo once again. Johanna Yaya is the Abathur clone, but Banana jumps in. They want to take down Yasu. Taunt from Varian. As the Abathur clone will expire, the deflect is activated. Is there a Swift Strike to get out alive? Nope! Genji goes down. A bit of a bloodbath around this objective phasing, as we do have Nullpacks in mid being, or kind of brawling against each other here. Tracer steps into the lane, though, to start clearing out the wave. Hopefully you like the sauce. Oh, I bet I will. If I don't, I just won't tell you. No, it'll be good. I bet it will be. Choose an enemy hero to clone. The issue with that is you got to be able to click on the enemy hero. That's the issue, though. You'd be limited. Like if you can't see Tracer, like let's say Tracer's off grabbing boss and you want to clone Tracer, you can't do it because you can't click her. And then if you were to say, oh, but what if you could click on the portrait at the top of the screen? That'd probably break the great game somehow. But also, where would then the Abathur unit spawn? It's got a limited duration. You wouldn't want the Abathur unit to spawn where Abathur is. They're spending half their time rotating into a fight or something. So, cool idea, but just in practicality, I don't see how it could work out. Nubrak is able to get away from this mid lane engagement through the upper section of the map. We have a clone onto Hogger here as he's going to try and help clear things out in mid. The massive push is going to be met with a Jet Propulsion, or is going to be amplified by a Jet Propulsion ablaze. Currently have Genji getting hit with a Dragon's Arrow. Taunt from Varian onto the Lucio. He gets deleted. Casper lands the Shockwave, but it's still not going to be enough to save. That and your clone would spawn in the enemy team and die. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument you can make that it'd be like, you know, in a team fight, but even then, that just feels so niche. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an iteration of Abathur in his development where that was a discussion from the developers. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, go look at back when they were creating Ragnaros. Some of the earliest iterations of Ragnaros where Ragnaros becomes the literal core of the map and can walk the core, but then it was like, okay, if we walk the core out of the core area, like let's say it's not Vandar, Stormpike, or Drekthar, does the structure go back once he's done being Molten Core? Does it stay in the new location? And then it's like, okay, but how can trolls utilize this to make games worse? Okay, you could become Ragnaros, move the core closer to the enemy team, and lose faster. So, definitely game development is not a clear-cut thing. Game design, actually, even. Taunt from Varian. We have a whole heckload of damage onto a Nubarak. He does go down as the bunker from Blaze has been summoned. Johanna Yaya will clone that Genji, and that will be cleared away. Hogger looking for a bounce. The Dragon Arrow goes to the side of our engagement. Alonso landing some decent scatters onto this Hogger, as we do have mid-keep, top-keep going down. Darnowski trying to roll away. A scatter won't end it, but... or won't take down the Lucio, but that will be a scatter taking down Hogger. Mule is summoned and cleared away immediately. Banana is currently AFK. As Dino steps in, Bish gets the scatter. GG, well played. Map number 3 goes over to the side of Exodia Stack. They 3-0 the enemy team and continue on to the upper bracket for tomorrow's first match of the day. Hey, what's up, Be Crazy? Mule, no! Fox! All right, well, we're going to get set up for our next best of 5. We have another best of 5, and then another best of 5. So the next one is going to be Adventure scripted by Hopaka versus Vinland Raiders. Now's a good time to remind you, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a sub. Get yourself some ad-free viewing. Get yourself some amazing emotes. Push our sub goal up. We're 9 subs away from our sub goal of the day. If we can hit it, it's much appreciated. Let's go ahead and get set up for another set of fun Heroes of the Storm casting.